Hoi hoi!
Hoi hoi!
Hello everyone! Happy New Year's! Hey! This is me in my parents' house. Can you see birdies behind me? Oh, it's so cute. It is snowing, so I thought to myself, oh, I had to have the scenery with the snow and the birds. I just wanted to make a little video about last year, the first year of me being on YouTube, connecting with you all. It was a crazy, fun, exciting YouTube year for me. Okay, my first ever year. And in the end, I will answer some of your questions. Yes, just a cute, simple video, okay? So let me take you through some parts of the journey so far. The Greek video. Oh my gosh. It is the review I'm most embarrassed about. Oh, yeah. But the thing with the Greek review, even though I got so much feedback, mostly in a negative perspective, and a lot of criticism and also a lot of constructive criticism, which is really helpful, I think that mentality is half the battle. Whatever happens in your life, if you're able to switch the perspective of, oh, this is horrible, oh, I suck, I should never do this again, this was not meant for me. But if you flip the script and try to look at it in another way, oh, I got a lot of feedback on this. Okay, what can I take from this feedback and grow from it so that it will not happen again and that my content will get better? After the Greek review, I always try to focus on having at least some parts of me talking about the lyrics, at least in the normal episodes I did, so that I would never go back to that mistake again. Because in retrospect, it's crazy that I didn't talk about the lyrics. The lyrics are really important in that entry. It's a lot of storytelling and Greek heritage. But that's a part of the journey, you know? I was really new. I still am really new. It was my 5th review. So thanks to all of the Greeks that throw a lot of comments my way. I was able to learn from that and grow and make better content. So flip a negative experience. Just flip it. Oh, what can I learn from this? How can we evolve from this? That was at least what I tried to do. At that time, I had a subject called design thinking, and I wrote my exam in design thinking about how I had designed the Triple R series and my YouTube channel. And the Greek review became a big part of my exam. So I wrote about how I got a lot of criticism for the Greek review, and then I had to redesign and take the feedback and make my reviews better and learn from that experience. And I got a B on it. I was super happy getting B on the design thinking exam. I did not expect that at all. And I also wrote about something that I think is kind of interesting, is to have such a public learning curve. A lot of learning curves, learning how to drive, for example, a lot of that you can have with yourself. But being a YouTuber, that learning curve is so public. So everyone can get access to you looking like shit. And that is sometimes a little bit scary, a little bit embarrassing, to have your learning curve being so public. I've said this to me in the class a lot of times. Mentality is half the battle. How we look at things. The perspective we choose. Yes, and I try to look at the Greek episode from the perspective of learning. Not, oh shit, I suck. The next thing I want to talk about is project in praxis. That became really the opening, the possibility for me to really go hard with the Triple R series at the same time as I was a student. So project in praxis, it was kind of crazy. It was like, hello everyone, you have 8 weeks. Do something. And then write about that and present it to us. Good luck. Oh, yeah. That subject, project in praxis. Mwah. Thank you, Oslo Metropolitan University, for having that subject. Is it crazy of me to say it changed my life? maybe. I don't know, because it really gave me the opportunity to do the Triple R series and focus on YouTube. I also learned a lot about a project management. Like, I'll put a picture of it here. I had a crazy idea for time schedule. I would like have 2.5 days to make each review and then have 1.5 days to do each review. And I quickly learned that that was almost impossible. That became crazy, at least with my kind of reviews. And then I also learned that, because when I started, I thought to myself that I wanted to make every video maximum 10 minutes. But then I also saw that there are some entries that I have a bigger connection to and than others. I had a big connection to, for example, the Swedish entry and the Finnish entry. So those 2 episodes became longer than standard. But I'm really glad that I gave those countries, those entries, Kai and Erika Wikman, more time, because then I could more fully show you the vision of my thoughts. And we can more connect with them as well, you and me. So that's also showed me with that time plan that you can't just necessarily dedicate the same type of time to each country, because sometimes I really want to make a longer video and it paid off. I also tested making a shorter video, and then I saw that I don't know how to translate that in English. I will just say it in Norwegian here. Det ble på bekostning av analysen at jeg gjorde kortere videoer. Og det var veldig trist, for det er jo i den dramaturgiske analysen at mye av kosen og gleden og det spesielle med min kanal ligger da, så jeg vil gjerne ta vare på det. You have at Kapuren or Chapuren. Give me feedback how you want me to pronounce that. Who has been such a dedicated subscriber and give me so much comments throughout the series. Sending you lots of love. Mwah. Also, at Alirak. Thank you so much for that feedback when I tried to test having a shorter review. I also learned the average age of us was higher than the average on YouTube, so that was also interesting. The exam for Project in Praxis was 2 parts, an oral presentation and a written assignment. And I was super proud of having such a beautiful comment, like, for example, from the Lackless. And he's showing that on the oral exam. And in the end, I got an A in Project in Praxis on how the YouTube series went. And I focused on, for example, if there was an audience that was interested in a dramaturgical Eurovision review and how that audience looked like and what feedback they would give me. And you, the one that is watching, you are a part of me getting an A. I'm so proud of that A in Project in Praxis, and you are part of that. You helped the channel grow. You gave me maybe a comment. You are a subscriber. You are proof that the concept had potential. I could not have done my exam in such a good way without you. So we are partners here. Thank you so much. Like, seriously. That was one of the best parts of my 2025. And that is thanks to you. So you're lifting me up and choosing out of everyone online to lift me up. Yeah, that's crazy. Thank you so much. So that was Project in Praxis. And then the next thing I want to talk about, the last 4 episodes, where I did a bunch of countries in 4 episodes. I wanted to do that because I wanted to make a video after the Eurovision final about how every country grew, how they changed their entry, which countries were better before the final, which countries became better at the final. For example, controversial opinion. Erika Wickman's Ich komme was better in Finland than in Switzerland. Don't tell anyone. Shh. But then I had a new subject, a new exam, and I had not time for that. And now I'm just focusing on my master's assignment. I'm going to... Oh, I have to deliver my master's this year. Ah! Oh, so much work. Next thing, my live reactions. That got a lot of views, at least the first one. I was really blown by that. That was super fun. Yeah, I liked making those. Those were also much more simple to make than the reviews. So I will gladly do that again for 2026. It was fun to look at all of the joy in the comments, with people also joining me in supporting Latvia and supporting Portugal. Those good entries. Yes, and the Portuguese entries became like low-key viral after Eurovision. That was so cool. And the Latvian entry got a top 13th placement. Yes! New segment. So I wanted to have a little segment where I show some of my favorite comments from 2025 as a big thank you to you all. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun at the same time for me to show you how bad I am at piano? I got this for Christmas. I've maybe practiced an hour. Oh, so I barely know anything. But I thought that could be super fun, because if I do this type of video next year, I could see like the progression. And I also know. Yay! From that meme, you know. Now it is I think the last segment, I guess. Me answering your questions like a YouTuber. I think I got 4 questions. So cool. Happy New Year! Hey, Happy New Year! Kapuren, Chapuren. I don't know how to pronounce you yet. Hope your studies are going well. My question, over half a year later, which Eurovision 2025 songs are still on your playlist? Let's take a look. I have, of course, Bara Bara Bastu on my playlist. Sometimes, a few times, I listen to Bird of Prey. So good. Oh, of course. That was my most played song of 2025, if Ich komme. It is so good. Like, hello? Oh, so good. Burman Laume. This is not a jogging workout song, but I jogged to this song a lot last year. They call me Gaia. Of course. It's a diva. Both versions I have on my workout playlist. So these songs I have on my jogging playlists, and this song I have on some other playlists that are more like chill. So that's the songs I listen to still from 2025. And Kapuren, Chapuren, I wish you a happy new year. Next one, it is Lilaclis. Hey, hey, hoi hoi, hoi hoi, Lilaclis. Hope you had a good Christmas and looking forward to the new year. Yes, I'm really looking forward to this year when I finally will be finished with my masters so that I can make more YouTube videos. And hope you will have a good year too. I have a lot of questions, so sorry in advance if I ask too many, and please feel free to ignore any you don't like. Okay, now I'll take them. Let's go, Lilaclis. You seem to have deep knowledge of the contest's history, so yes, I really love. What's the proper? What should I say? Old Eurovision? I don't want to use old as a negative word. Like historic Eurovision. No. Eurovision from the 1900s. That's a neutral term. Number one, what is your earliest Eurovision memory? Did you watch from a young age or did you discover it later in life? Wow, okay. Oh, that's so cool questions. Thank you, Lilaclis. What's your earliest Eurovision memory? It is technically not Eurovision. It is Eurovision Junior. My first Eurovision memory is in 2005. Norway did great in Junior Eurovision. And I got a CD, a DVD of the whole show. And I watched that over and over and over and over again. That was before I knew what Eurovision was. I haven't watched any other Junior Eurovision year, except from 2005, but oh, wow, such a good year. This is honestly, this is one of the best Spanish Eurovision entries of all time. This is so good. 2005 Junior Eurovision, watching that in my living room, getting inspired, wanting to do the same things. That's my earliest Eurovision memory. But if you want to have like technically adult Eurovision, normal Eurovision, 2008 when we did so well in Norway, I remember, the only thing I remember is asking my mom, will we get the 4th place? Because we were in 5th place. Or, will we lose the 5th place? That's my earliest Eurovision memory. So, did you watch from a young age or did you discover it later in life? So, I watched it religiously, if you could say that. I watched it as a super Eurovision fan, loving Eurovision 100%. I started doing that in 2009. After my own country won with Fairy Tale. That was a huge opener for like, oh wow, this huge show. What about the older years? And then I looked at 1979 and I really fell in love and and I've loved Eurovision ever since. So I've been a proper fan, big Eurovision fan since I was 11. Since 2009, I would say. Number 2, what was your favorite year of the contest? Oh, you're asking such good questions. Oh, I could talk about this for an hour. There's 3 years that really comes to mind. 1979 is such a good year, at least, but it's mostly a nostalgic year for me, because that is one of the first years I fell in love with when I was 11 and started learning about old Eurovision. Denmark, Germany, France, Luxembourg, 1993. There's so many entries that year I would give 12 points to. Like, seriously. Maybe my favorite entry of all time is from 1993, and it is the Netherlands. Vrede by Ruth Jacobs. She has such good stage presence. such good synergy with her backup dancers. The lyrics are awesome about how we can fix anything in this world except our relationship to other countries, which we look at today and still see that we're struggling with wars and so on. So exciting, the voting. And the stage design, really cool. But it's mostly the entries. 1993 entries are so fucking good. And lastly, it is 2009. That huge stage. Oh my god, they had 30% of the LED screens in the world there. And the entries. So many entries I would give 12 points to. Like, holy crap. Iceland, Norway, Azerbaijan, Turkey, Estonia, Croatia, Moldova. Hoi hoi! Like, hello! Is it possible? It's so good. Armenia, Russia, so many bloody amazing. Bosnia, so many amazing entries from that year. It's crazy. Number 3. What was your all-time favorite song from Eurovision? Oh, yeah. Or top 3-5. Too hard to narrow it down to 1. You know what? It's too hard to narrow it down to, like, honestly, it's hard to narrow it down to 30. Yeah, but it is! Because I love Eurovision from 1956 till today. Let me try to answer your question. Like, let's take a top 5. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Top 5, oh my gosh. At least, let me say this, I'll say 5 of my favorite entries of all time, but not necessarily that it is top 5, okay? Denmark 1979 is one of my absolute favorite entries of all time, because it is one of the first Eurovision entries I fell in love with when I started looking at old Eurovision. 1981 West Germany, Johnny Blue, Lena Valentis. To me, I would have chosen that as the winner. 1993 the Netherlands, 2009 Fairytale. Like, it's so good. The dramaturgy, how it so good. Ireland 2024. Oh no, but I still want to say some other countries. Spain 2001 is perfect. You know, Switzerland 2024 is so good. Latvia 2015. Yeah, Armenia 2008. Norway 1995. Turkey 1997. The Netherlands 1998. Belgium 2003. The France 1991. West Germany 1978. Denmark 1963. Like look at all of this. Like, look at Albania in 2018. Oh, Sweden 1985. Poland 1984. Like, these are a lot of my favorite Eurovision entries here of all time. Is there any country whose entries you always love or always seem to do a great job? That's an interesting question. France in the 90s was insane. Like, seriously, France in the 90s? Hello? Which is actually crazy to say, because they didn't even win one time in the 90s. Other things, early Azerbaijan was really good. Like, from 2008 to 2013, Azerbaijan slayed the game. What happened to Azerbaijan? Like, seriously. Of course, Sweden in modern Eurovision from the 2000 century, like this century, Sweden, like, hello, and this decade, Finland as well, hello, like, have you ever had the chance to attend Eurovision in person? I never have. Maybe one day. It's been really cool to see your channel grow this year. So I also want to know about your process, if okay. How long, start to finish, does it take to make a video? Does it depend on the song if you like it or not, or don't like it? And how pre-scripted is your review section? Oh, that's a really good point. From like Belgium to France, how long will it start to finish to make a video? Then I'll answer based on those. It kind of depends on how much hurry I am in, or if I actually take my time. If I am in a hurry, I could do them in 2 days. Like day 1 being filming and day 2 being editing. But that is pushing it. Because I like taking time. I'm not necessarily the fastest worker in the world. Like Finland episode and the Swedish episode, those are longer. At least the Swedish episode, that could take me a long time. That could take me like four days. At the best, 2 days. At the longest, 4 days. Yes, I think that's a good answer. The song, if you like it, yes, it really depends on if I like it. Because if I really connect with the entry, I want to make longer videos. How pre-scripted is your review section? I make like a list of points I want to talk about. So it is not a script, but it is bullet points. It is key points. I want to talk about this with the dress. I want to talk about this with the hair. I want to talk about this at the last chorus. So it is a list. From that list, I talk freely. Number 7. Is there anything you would do differently about your coverage of the 2025 season with hindsight? Yes! No, you know what? I actually will answer no. All the mistakes, all the things on the way, all the times I fell and stuff, that's part of the learning journey. And being like vulnerable online, vulnerable, daring to fail is important. Again, the Greek review was a car crash, but that it was important because then I always had some focus on the lyrics afterwards. The Netherlands being a short video, that was a part of the learning journey. We know you will be busy with your masters, but do you anticipate you will do any coverage of 2026 season? A big and important question. Thank you so much. I will make a promise. Grab my hand with the screen. I promise. I will make a promise. I will promise to make one R series episode the 2026 season. Yes, one R series episode. One. I prioritize the Masters first because that has a deadline. That deadline is the 8th of August, the written part, and then five weeks later, I will do an oral part. But. So the thing I will do, this maybe sounds weird, but I will film me reacting to every country. Let's see, I get like 4 big favorites. 4 songs that I really like. Then I will say, hey, these are my top 4 favorites. You can choose which of them you want me to make a review of, and then I might make one. I'm sorry, I know 1 is a low, and I don't want to lose you, gang, but I need to finish that Masters. Oh, I really need to put that first. But I will make the live reaction things from the semifinal. So that and 1 review. Thank you so much for all your videos from the 2025 edition. Thank you so much, Lilackless. Thank you so much for all of your questions. Marcus Shares 9766. Hoi hoi! Hoi hoi! Lasse, I love watching your videos. Oh, genuinely laughed out loud, a lot of them. Oh, I made you laugh. That's so cool. I can do comedy. We can laugh together. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That was a good compliment. Thank you. Can't wait to see what you have planned next year. As a Brit, I wonder what is your favorite song from the UK? Cheers. Cheers, Marcus. Oh, the UK. Favorite. What's your favorite? Okay, let me see. I'll just have to go through them. Knock Knock. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, Power to All Our Friends. That's really good. Long Live Love with Olivia Newton-John. That's a really good one. Let Me Be the One. Oh, really good. Of course, Savory Kisses from me is objectively really good, just not one of my favorites. Oh, I'm never giving up. That's really good. Love is also nice. Oh, Better the Devil, you know. Oh, that's really good. Oh, just a little bit. Oh, that's really good. Of course, objectively, Love Shines a Light is really good. Where Are You? Oh, that's so good. It's My Time is good. Of course, Spaceman is fantastic. I wonder, honestly, if it is I'm Never Giving Up from Sweet Dreams 1983. That's a really good entry. There's chair choreography. They work well together, and that last part when they jump off the chair and then they continue with another chorus. They go up again. But listen, 1983, which was such a that top 5 is so strong. If that group was in Eurovision any other year, I'm sure they would enter top 5. Maybe one of the strongest 6 places of all time. And then one last country ask a question from Miri Kulini. When you think about Eurovision 2025, which song starts playing in your head first? It has to be Komme. That's the questions. Wow, I got questions! Even me being away for such a long time, I still get questions. That's so nice. And also, it was so heartwarming when I asked you for a month ago, or 2 months ago, when I asked you about Espresso Macchiato, and you gave me feedback there as well. Like, we're connecting. We're in contact. Like, we are a gang here. We're friends here. We're having a good time. That's awesome. Maybe one day I will meet you in person, or if I were ever to be so blessed to be able to represent Norway in Eurovision or be a part of the Eurovision circus, you can cheer me on. I want to say thank you for 2025. You lifted me up in 2025. You helped me in my studies. Like, seriously. That's crazy. Oh my god, I have talked for over an hour, I'm sure. Maybe 1.5 hours, maybe 2. Oh, I will have to cut so it doesn't get so long. Maybe we'll get 15 views. 20? Some views. Maybe some of you. And that's okay that it doesn't get so much views. Thank you so much for questions. Oh, I feel so proud of getting questions. That's so cool. A little dream in the future, when we are a little bit of a bigger gang, maybe we can make a name. Like, we're the Hoy Hoyers or something. The Hoyers. And by the way, also one thing I want to talk about. I changed my name. Because, as you all know, Eurovision is in some crazy times right now. I used the day after that meeting in December to show solidarity. I bought pins. I'll show you screenshots. I bought pins with the Icelandic flag, Belgium flag, Spain flag, Ireland flag, Netherlands flag, and Slovenia flag. Belgium did not boycott, but the other countries did. So I have bought pins from those countries from eBay. That's also one of the reasons I'm doing this video so late, because I waited to get the pins so that I could wear the pins in solidarity with the countries. But the pins never came. And if you want to see some good videos about that subject, I'll give it to the link in the description, because Gabe and another guy, I don't remember the name of, did some really good videos about that subject. I wish all of you a good 2026. A new year is a fresh new slate. Let's take it, you know? Okay? Love you all. Thank you for lifting up my 2025. Tusen takk, kjempeglad i dere. And remember, vi kjører på!